Well, I'm gonna keep on going, and if it sucks, I'm gonna record the VOD, so that way I can just upload it. The VOD will be like 10 seconds, 20 seconds shorter, but that is the best that I can do, because I am not sure. Oh, do I have my... I do have my hard drive. Maybe it's because my storage is kind of full. I mean, it's still blue, it's not red. But maybe I can upload these videos. I'll fix that after I'm done streaming. Okay. Whatever. I hope it's not laggy. My stream's been like this for a bit, or it says that I'm dropping frames, and you guys have not found issues, so gonna keep on rolling with it. Okay. Oh, I suppose I should start off. I did do Mercedes and Sylvain's support off of stream. I don't know how to show that to you guys. Can I show that to you guys? I probably can. Mercedes and Sylvain's C support. I'll show Sylvain first, then Mercedes.
You think I'd cheat? On you, baby? Never. Come on. You should know me better than that.
Ah,
You're
yes.
the only one for me. I swear. Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought.
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you. So, you know, maybe we...
What a dick, dude.
So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people? You look like you've got something to say, so say it.
You're a jerk.
Hey, that was between me and her, not you. But you know how it is. Most relationships, they end in heartbreak. Anyway,
That's
I don't know
sad
why
if
she's
that's
so upset
actually
about
what you
me
think.
dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now? I really do hate seeing a girl cry. Come on, it's hard on me too. If only I had someone to comfort me. Professor, it's okay if you want to console me. I happen to have some exquisite tea back in my quarters. You could come by and we could chat about love.
Goodbye, Sylvain.
Calm down, it was only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
How rude. Okay, Mercedes.
Good evening, Professor. Returning from work, I take it? I commend you for working so late into the evening. All of my days at the Academy are enriching thanks to you. Try not to overtax yourself, all right? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know. Listen here, Professor. you might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you. At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students. If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake. Oh, you know, I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my... well, you can imagine how embarrassed I was. My mind can be so scattered sometimes. Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can.
Thank you. It's very kind of you.
I look forward to helping you out.
Nice. Those were the 2 support conversations that you missed. Then we can continue on to the main story. I just did a monastery exploration and then some of the practice maps. So I did like 2 weeks. But the instructions, none of my students were motivated for the last one, so I didn't really do anything. My computer has been like not having a good time. Don't know why. I suppose I could go through the support conversations. I'm here.
Claude, are you aware of the most recent conflict within the Alliance?
Hello to you too, Lawrence. And you'll have to be more specific. The Alliance is always bickering over one thing or another.
Yeah.
Margrave Edmund is raising objections over the assignment of his troops to the eastern defenses.
If you please one noble, another will only gripe. No matter what happens, there will always be conflict.
That is just the kind of lackadaisical attitude that causes more conflict among us than necessary. Now, listen to me carefully. House Edmund may not hold much land, but the land they do control is quite rich. They also maintain a thriving port. Their influence is poised to rival even the most powerful players in the Alliance. Yet they claim they cannot spare a fair share of troops? Do you find it acceptable to let such an obviously unreasonable objection stand?
It's not as though the threat of Elmira to the east has proven all that threatening of late.
Such negligence! What makes you so certain the Almirans will not attack us tomorrow? If certain dukes hold back their proper share of support, it will only serve to weaken House Goneril's hold of our eastern flank.
Calm yourself. I am well aware that the financial situation of House Edmund is quite exceptional. However, what you fail to realize is that they're lacking in troops. They're not lying when they say they don't have that many to spare. As it were, the Almirans have been nothing but peaceful since we refortified Fodlan's Locket. And are you aware that Margrave Edmund paid the majority of the costs for those repairs?
Is that so?
Yeah,
In fact,
unfounded
it's
worries,
largely thanks to the skilled
Lorenz.
craftsmen he assembled that the
No
fortress
faith.
is now so impregnable. I, for one, wouldn't want to attack a fortress as formidable as that.
I do see your point. If House Edmund has already made its fair contribution, then that is all we can ask. Very well. I withdraw my objection. But even the sturdiest fortress needs soldiers to defend it. If we continue to squabble amongst ourselves, it will eventually fall.
Well, well, and here I thought he only cared about status. Still, if someone like him really came to lead the Alliance, it would not bode well for Elmira.
Yeah. That is true. He would not be a very good
What are you
leader.
writing there,
Claude
Hilda?
is a much better
Wait,
decision.
let me guess. You're replying to one of your brother's letters, right?
Of course. It's a pain, but I make sure to always send him a response. Otherwise, he'll worry. It's much easier than when we lived together. A few letters here and there are a small price to pay for this peaceful, brother-free environment.
Well, that's a fine thing to do regardless of your reasons. As for me, it's been far too long since I've written to my parents.
Oh, I thought your father had died.
Not quite. He's still alive and kicking, as far as I know. The late Duke who died in an accident was my uncle.
I see. I do recall you mentioning that your mother was born into the Regan family. What's your father like, if you don't mind me asking?
He's quite the extravagant character. When I was a kid, he used to tie me to a horse and drag me around.
Excuse me?
In all fairness, I was quite a little brat. The horse thing sounds worse than it is. There's sort of a trick to it.
A trick I hope I never need to learn. Your mother didn't step in and make him stop?
Gods no, she'd just laugh right along with him. If my father is extravagant, my mother's more like a warrior goddess, or maybe a demon queen. This one time, she got into an argument with my combat instructor and wound up in a full-on fist fight with the guy. What's more, she won. My instructor was a
Beast.
mighty warrior, undefeated in 100 battles, but even he was no match for her.
Beast.
But your mother is a lady of nobility.
True, but she was the kind of woman to elope with the man she loved and throw it all away. Not your average duchess at all.
Yeah.
Oh, they eloped. I like that. It's so romantic. Imagine abandoning your family forever to be with the one you love. Not everyone can do that.
It's not a question of can, it's a question of will. Even someone like you who generally despises effort would pull out all the stops for something you really care about. Isn't that right?
Excuse me? I put in plenty of effort.
Eh,
Hey,
lies.
That's a compliment. Anyhow, I look forward to the day when something inspires you to try your absolute hardest. It will be something to behold.
Ignatz, let us take a short break. I will pour tea. Please choose a teapot for us to use.
You want me to pick one?
I don't see any other Ignatz around here, do you? Go on now, we're wasting time. The pots are over here. I will leave the selection to your judgment.
Let's see. How about this?
That's rather plain. Why did you choose that one?
The tea you chose has a very subtle taste, as well as a smooth, light texture. Such an unassuming tea calls for an unassuming pot, and one that complements the tea's color. In addition, the pot I selected has a floral design. Although we can't go for a walk today, we can still bask a little in nature's beauty.
Very interesting. You know, you have an absolutely marvelous aesthetic eye. Precisely what I would expect from the son of a merchant house that has enjoyed the Gloucester's patronage for so many years. After we graduate, when you begin your trade in earnest, I will introduce you to my father.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid I'm already on the path to becoming a knight.
Ah, right, you are a second son. Still, your eye for beauty is a talent that should not go to waste. Very well. If you are to be a knight, then I shall happily take you into my service.
Ah, well...
What, does that displease you?
Not at all. I just need a little time to think it over.
His eye for the arts is unwavering, but in all other matters he is woefully indecisive. Lysithea, do you have a moment? There is a matter of significance I'd like to discuss with you.
I know you're always seeking the attention of ladies, but why are you wasting your breath on me?
Don't be silly. I want to discuss the future of the Alliance, to have a constructive and candid exchange of opinion.
I'm not so sure I'm the one being silly. Actually, I'm busy. Stuff to do.
Now, hold on just a moment. House Ordelia will never benefit from such a narrow-minded mentality.
I was under the impression you were interested in me as a person. What do house matters have to do with anything?
As it stands, the bonds between Alliance lords are quite weak. If this state of affairs persists, I'm afraid those bonds may dissolve entirely.
I couldn't care less.
House Ordelia may be small, but a small house is fettered by fewer obligations than a larger one. Apply yourselves actively in diplomacy, negotiate wisely, and you could do much to help maintain peace among the neighboring lords. The recognition of those lords would benefit your house immensely. To that end, why not start with me, the heir to House Gloucester? It couldn't hurt for us to become friends, could it?
Yes, of course, when the time comes. But right now, I'm quite busy. Maybe later. As it is, I'm studying magic for the benefit of the Alliance, and I would appreciate it if you left me to it.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. Then forgive the intrusion.
Lorenz is
I will
very
take my leave
socially
of you for
concerned.
now.
Lysithea is very
But
not.
If there is any way I can be of help to you or your house, I hope that you won't hesitate to ask.
At least
After
he
all,
means
as
well.
I'm sure you know, the future of the Alliance is my responsibility.
Well, it also comes from ego, which I don't necessarily
Future,
like,
he says.
but
As though I have a future.
sad.
Hello, Marianne. You're well, I hope?
I am, Lorenz. Thank you.
I cannot help but notice you do not look it.
Is that so? I feel fine. Was there something you needed?
How unseemly of me. My apologies. It is not my intention to stare.
Does something about me seem off?
Oh, not at all. I was just remembering your father. Or rather, comparing my experience of him to you.
Marion's
Your
father's kind of a
father, Margaret
dick,
Edmund.
pretty sure.
He is one of the shrewdest nobles in all the Alliance, with a noted gift for pointed speech. On and beyond the battlefield, his words have the power to move friend and foe alike. My own father has said he would not want to make an enemy of him. Naturally, I am of the same mind. Your father is blessed with gifts of confidence and eloquence, yet compared to him, you seem always reticent and downcast.
You gotta read the room, Lorenz.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cause you discomfort. It's
Surprised
just
that
that
you,
the contrast between you and your father is
all
striking.
people, are having a hard
I have
time
very
reading the
little in
room.
common with my adopted
You're so
father.
socially
But he sent you to Garrick Mach. Clearly, he sees potential.
concerned.
I think I see it too. Yes, a certain charm, gravitas, if you will. Just like him. Oh,
I can't say that I know too much about him. I should be going now.
yes, yes, of course. Please, take care. Oh, such grace, such serenity. How could such a beauty be hiding in plain sight? With a little polish, she would shine magnificently.
Oh, Marianne! There you are!
Lysithea? What's all this commotion? What's happening?
There's been an accident at the training grounds. A spell gone amok. Come on, we need all the help we can get over there.
Oh no! But I don't know how
We could really use your help before things get out of hand. Come on, hurry!
I don't think I would be much help.
Oh, for the goddess's sake! You won't know unless you try, will you? Don't decide you're of no use without even giving it a shot.
True.
Fine then. Forget
Real.
it. I'll go on my own. You can just stand here and stare at the wall.
I'm sorry. I can't do anything right.
Oh, perhaps I took it too far.
Yeah, she's got trauma.
Hey, Marianne, do you have a minute? Listen, I'm sorry about all the stuff I said earlier. The situation was urgent, and I'll admit I wasn't thinking clearly. I shouldn't have been so callous. I hurt your feelings, didn't I?
No, it's fine. I'm the one to blame.
Huh? But hey, are you sure you're all...
I'm the one who should apologize. All I did was get in your way. You would have made it to the training grounds much sooner if I hadn't slowed you down.
Huh? Wait a second.
It's all my fault. It's always my fault. The accident was probably my fault too.
You're being so... negative. I don't know what to say.
Lysithia, I have to say, you're really impressive. I respect you a lot, and I thought I should tell you.
Okay.
It's just, you know, you're 4 years younger than me, but you work really hard at everything. I mean, when I was your age, I wasted all my time just goofing off and doing whatever I wanted.
Doesn't look like much has changed for you since then. And unlike you, I don't have time to waste, so leave me be.
Are you going to do some extra magic training? I'd be happy to join you, if you don't mind. What do you want to start with?
I am absolutely disinterested in spending any time with you. What is it you want anyway? Clearly,
She's so revolted by him. Sylvain's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What?
You see fit to ignore me when I speak. Is that it?
No, it's because he's a man, Lysithia. That's why.
You're amazing. You're true to yourself. You know what you want and who you are. Not a lot of girls I know can say that.
Ah, so it isn't
And he's a
my
fuckboy
age
at
that's
that
to
one.
blame for you breezing over my wishes. It's my gender.
What? Where did you get that idea? I'm just trying to praise your smarts and hard work and everything. It's impressive how someone so young...
Your lack of self-awareness is deeply troubling.
What I'm aware of is you trying to pick a fight. Calm down, kiddo.
Look, I'm
Calling her
really
kiddo?
busy.
Struck a
Super
nerve. Would not
extremely
recommend.
inordinately
Read a
busy.
room,
I've
Sylvain.
got one last thing to say to you.
And what would that be?
Lysithia is making assumptions, though.
I'm skilled with magic, and my abilities are finely honed. It's not like I need someone for target practice.
No, but I do.
Well, Lysithia also doesn't need to be an elitist, to be fair. She could at least hear Sylvain out. Kind of snobby. She's young. She needs to...
Why do I
Learn.
have to clean the library? It looks like you're not busy. I was quite busy sampling pastries, I'll have you know. Who wants to sort
I would love
books
to sample
anyway? They're so
pastries, dude.
bulky and
I love
heavy, it takes
pastries.
forever to lug them around. Right, Marianne? You agree with me, right?
No, I don't mind it.
Oh, you like cleaning then? I will say you look like someone who'd be good at it.
Well...
In that case, it's all yours. I'd only slow you down if I'm being honest. As I always say, if you want something done right, let someone else do it themselves. Right, I'm off to run some errands. I'll leave all this in your capable hands. Hey, Marianne, are you? Whoa, what happened? This place looks even worse than before. I didn't realize that was possible.
I'm sorry, Hilda. I just didn't know the best way to organize the books while sorting.
Oh, well, no way around it, I suppose. I'll show you how it's done. First, you have to decide where you'll put each topic. Then, all of the books that don't match that topic, remove them from the section. When you remove them, you need a temporary place to put them. Let's put books on magic here. Books on swordsmanship here. Once you've done
is
that,
capable
you
of
just put the books back in their sections, like so.
coming up with an effective system
Wow,
and
Hilda, that was
helping
incredible.
others.
Yeah, what kind praise. Looks like in the end, I'm doing this whole thing on my own,
Sorry.
She's able
The
to
least
apply
I can
herself.
do is help you put them back on the shelf.
Well, it was her job in the first place, Marianne. I don't know.
Being kicked must have hurt, didn't it, Dorte? Do they think you won't gallop unless you're in pain? It must be difficult letting those brutes ride you.
Hey, Marianne. What are you up to?
Nothing.
Really? I was sure I heard you talking to someone. By the way, are you free right now?
Is there something you need?
I was about to go buy towels and soap, but the girls saddled me with all these specific requests. They wanted all to look cute or to smell a certain way, but all that's just nonsense to me. I've always made my own towels out of old scraps and soap from used cooking oil. I've never given it much thought beyond that.
Oh,
But I've noticed you've got some really nice things. So you have an eye for that stuff, right? Obviously, I'd give you all the credit, and I'm sure everyone would be really grateful for your help.
no. I don't deserve that kind of praise.
Really? I don't think that's true. Come on, you'll be doing me a big favor.
Help
My
her out,
adoptive father
Marianne.
tells
Have
me
some
I shouldn't
confidence.
stray too far from the monastery.
That's nonsense. You've got to get some fresh air now and again.
I should stay. Besides, I wouldn't be much help. I don't think anyone would like whatever I pick out anyway. It would all go to waste. And I'm sure that having me around would just cause you misfortune, Leonie.
Are you serious?
I should stay here by myself.
Now, hold on just a second. You'll cause me misfortune? What kind of backwards talk is that? If you really don't want me around, then at least come out and say it straight. I'm sorry for the unwelcome invitation. Don't worry, I won't make the same mistake again.
Sad. Not a knower, Leonie.
Hey there, Hilda. You're looking cute today.
Thanks. You're looking quite handsome yourself.
You know exactly how to talk to a guy. I like it. What's with all the books?
Oh, these? I was just bringing them to... ouch! Ouch!
What's wrong? Did you hurt your foot?
Yeah, I tripped earlier. But I'm supposed to return these books to the library by the end of the day.
Oh.
Relax. I'm sure there's a handsome guy around here who knows how to carry books to the library. You rest your foot. I'll take care of this.
Oh, no, that's all right. You must have something more important to do.
Really knows
Nothing
how
is more
to
important than helping you.
twiddle them
Just
around
pile the
her
books on that
finger.
desk, and I'll get them where they're going.
Oh, you're so kind. Thank you so much.
It's nothing. I'm happy to... Wow. That is a lot of books.
I'll just leave them right here for you. Thanks again, Sylvain. You're the best.
Wait a minute. Some of these books have dust on them. She's been holding on to these for months.
Yeah,
The professor was
lazy.
looking for this one a few weeks ago. Hilda, hang on. Did she just trick me into doing something she didn't want to do?
Both of them really know how to lay it on thick. Don't hate the player, hate the game. FLF. Okay. It was Dorothea last time, but
Shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor.
I didn't want to
Looks
do
like
it
we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the monastery.
until I streamed.
To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that night gave us would
Especially
be
because
enough.
there's main story after
Managed to
this,
scrape by,
so it's
though.
not like
I'm
I
glad
can
those
progress
shopkeepers
off
were
stream
willing to
either
strike
way.
a few bargains. It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me too. At least until a kind noble adopted me into his family. Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary,
Lord
weren't
Leonardo
you?
sad.
I'm sure you've traveled all over Fodlan. That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me.
You're probably right.
It sounds a lot more exciting, though, traveling the world from conflict to conflict. But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live.
I liked it.
Wow,
Or
I guess you must
bylifted.
get used to it. That's really incredible, though. Oh! I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for ages. Lug and the Maiden of Wind. It's a well-known tale of chivalry in Fargus. Lug is the King of Lions. This book is full of his exciting adventures. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was what got me learning to read.
Give me that book!
Hey, creep! Don't touch the merch. What the? Somebody catch that thief! Cut him in half like my prices!
Please, calm down, ma'am.
Imagine risking severe punishment for
You
stealing
calm
over a
down,
book.
kid. If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a huge loss for me.
Here, allow me to compensate you.
Huh? Are you serious, kid? I mean, no objections over here. But that sounds crazy.
Don't you worry. That thief will be paying me back just as soon as I catch him. Head on back to the monastery, Professor. I'll take care of everything here.
Wow, what an upstanding guy. Good guy, Ash. For real. Okay. I did unlock more base class and buy more seals. Because they were mastering some of the classes. And I had some booleans from the maps that I do. I might do some of like the weeks and monastery shit off of stream. Main story, I'll try my hardest to play on stream. But I have 3 of the battle things, and I don't always do them. If I'm on stream, I probably won't do all of them. But it's nice to have the extra gold. The Magdred ambush.
It really is an honor to accompany Catherine, wielder of Thunderbrand. I hear you're intimidating enough to silence the howling winds.
I don't have my phone on me. Thunderbrand.
You mean you don't know? My weapon is called Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics. A long, long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an honor to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
Why would Lord Lenato incite such a reckless rebellion? He had to have known he had no chance of winning.
It all goes back to the tragedy of Dusker.
I've heard of it.
It happened about 4 years ago. The king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus was murdered by the people of Dusker. And that about covers it, right?
To put it simply, yes. But there's more to that story. They had accomplices within the kingdom as well. Lord Lenato's son, Kristoff, was one of them. and so he was handed over to the church for execution.
I don't think she would like the church executes criminals. Because she's super pro-church. Oh wait, here's the quest thing. Oh, I don't think it matters.
Speaking
see
from the church's
anything?
perspective, we simply passed judgment according to our doctrine in place of the kingdom, which was in complete chaos. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lenato has harbored resentment toward the church ever since. Well, to be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church. It's also against the one who turned Kristoff over to them.
Report! The enemy is approaching. They can't be avoided. Their numbers are far greater than we predicted. They used the fog to slip past the Knight's perimeter.
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle!
When my dad gets home, I'm gonna ask him to reset the internet. It's been... Okay. Units. I'll take Mercy, but I'm not taking these three. Because Mercy has heal, so she's actually useful in real battle. Do you have heal? No, you don't. I could have given you heal, but... Okay. I could make you a mercenary. No, not for being story. It's like I suppose I could. I'm gonna use a sword. Trade. Maybe I'll buy you a shield.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Sylvain the shield. She needs another lance.
Welcome. Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the
buy you
one?
a hand
Is that
axe.
the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
What am I missing? An axe? I don't really want to use an axe. A bow, maybe?
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Okay, and then look at the map. No. So I want Sylvain to be in the front. So that's already kind of strong because of Catherine. But Marianne could also just buff everyone. She just stride everyone. I do have another stride to give to someone. You also don't have a battalion. Let's see. Physical attack plus. I think that's good. I don't have one, that's fine. I mean, I suppose I should still give them one, probably. Just to at least level them up. Okay. Let us do the Fog of War chapter.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are. The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let's push through!
The conditions are the same for both sides, but we're at a disadvantage for not knowing the terrain.
Proceed with caution. Wait for them to enter your field of view.
Or we could just charge through. Let's go, Marianne. Who gives a hoot if it's a Fog of War?
So nice of you. Well done.
I'm on it.
Let's get to it. Leave it to me. Stay focused. Who, me?
Here we go.
She's safe there.
Ready and willing.
He's gonna be kind of a middleman. Curve shot. Well, your bow's almost broken. So you can just wait. Not prepared. Unlucky.
Lord Lenato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger. Now it's your turn to suffer.
You think we're just gonna do nothing while you try to kill our lord?
Not having to wait for the allies' turn is quite nice.
Careful, please.
I just haven't been able to do this in the past, and so I'm too scared someone's gonna die, and I'm not playing on casual. It's just very scary, but it's quite convenient, because you can just constantly play the game. Why don't you take out... Maybe Marianne can stride again.
Thanks. Thank you.
Because I think this guy needs to die. That didn't kill him? I thought that was enough. My bad.
I'm here to help.
I've got an idea.
I'm playing very forward in the Fog of War chapter, but I think it's fine. Hopefully, shortly. $61, $66. Not that big of a difference. God damn it. She did get, Lysithia did get Luna in one of the maps. It's 56. Oh, Storm's Evenings. Very exciting. Good level up. Magic and speed. Come on, Lysithia. That's a horrible level up. You clearly do not want to be used. Like, I don't know, Lysithia. You're so good that one bad level up's not going to deter me from not using you, but god damn it. Gotta step it up. Sylvain might die. Oh no. Mercy can heal him. $68? Surely. Wait, how come? I thought it was enough. Clearly I'm not looking with my eyeballs. I need to turn on my glass. I need to put on my glasses.
I owe you.
But my cat's laying on my lap. And they're all over there. Give me something good. Unlucky. Marianne, magic and speed. Nice. Okay, sorry. My glasses were on my dresser, which is far away, but my cat's on my lap and I didn't want to disturb him. He's so mad. But glasses have been acquired. Surely now I'll be able to read. Oh. You cannot do that to Marianne. You should... That is illegal.
Goddess, protect me.
Oh, I'm gonna gambit. This goes 4, right?
Got
Yeah.
you covered. Now's our chance.
What? Bullshit.
I'm on it.
You can finish that off, but then can you attack anyone? Might be more beneficial just to Lysithia him. Nice. Easy crest pop. I haven't really used Divine Pulse yet. Have I? Kind of exciting. Watch me eat my words. But you should attack him from the bushes. You don't have a bow by chance. You do have a javelin, though. Nice. Strength speed. Nice. That was a good level up. Okay. I see you, Leonie. Leonie's probably going to perish, but that is okay. I should have done that from the side with a hand axe. Dumb. Can you gambit this person? Nice.
You're a big help.
Nice. Good job, Claude.
We've got your back.
Gotcha.
Unlucky. She can heal someone. Can't double either one of these guys.
Not so sure about
Sad.
this. Why me?
I like how she gets support points with Byleth for just helping out in general.
We're on it. Don't underestimate us.
Oh. I feel like Hilda's probably going to have to get benched. Not permanently, but
I'll back you up.
she's gonna die.
Time.
Something good, please. Meh. It's alright. Would have liked speed, but
I want to go home.
you really cannot.
How vexing. This isn't what I wanted.
Unlucky. Sorry, Lysithia. Kinda had to tank one for the team because
Here we go.
I didn't do my healing duties. I've been neglecting my healing duties.
Who, me?
Thanks for that.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. Strength and speed, Hilda. Please. Okay. That's not a bad level up, though. Not strength and speed, but not bad. Punch him with the steel lance.
Be mindful.
Good Catherine is so far, but I need to heal.
Oh, nice.
So many people to heal. Oh, Lysithia was here. Sad.
Who, me?
as well use it. You got it. I don't think gambits are very important on this map, so...
Who spill their blood first.
Gambits are the most important when you start to see divine beasts. Wait, I can heal people, I forgot.
Practice yields results.
Nice. Forgot I'm a monk. Oh yeah, I need to heal you. My bad.
Oh, nice.
I won't let you.
Let's win this already.
What can you do?
Much needed.
Claude would be nice to get to level 10. Nice if I could give him the skill. Nice. Strength and speed. Not the best, but that's okay.
It's you. Thunderstrike Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son.
This cutscene is so laggy. I'll re-upload the VOD. You can see it on my stream. That's so unlucky.
The fog is cleared. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy sensual
Honestly, I'm gonna give my internet a
from the
break. I'm gonna stop streaming, but I'm gonna keep the recording going, and I'll just upload the VOD to my Emblem book channel. Bye, guys.
Sorry.
It was lagging so badly.
Thanks. Is this power really mine?
Okay. That's not
Stay
bad.
focused.
Thanks for the help.
Goddess, protect me.
You're almost level 10. Unlucky.
Thank you.
Ignatz. Big strong level up. Ooh, that was a big strong level up.
Thanks.
too kind. Why me?
Big strong level 10. Something good.
Such power
Not
dwells within.
speed. Defense, I mean, it's a good level up, so I can't really be mad, but I need speed. I don't know why I gave that to Violet. I wasn't thinking. My
Better
bad.
be careful.
I owe you one.
I'd like her to get more charges than that. I think she does that by upping her, faith. I feel like that's how that works.
I'm sorry. Why me?
Okay. We're gonna lure them in with Catherine, and then we're gonna kill him. But Catherine's gonna take one of our XP things. Sad. Guess I cannot stand it anymore. Stride anymore. Pretty soon this will be Mercedes' job to stride also. We'll have 2 stride people. Good, I'm gonna shoot him in the face with an arrow. Oh, I do kind of want Claude to get this XP though. What a horrible level up. I thought about Divine Pulsing it, but I will refrain myself. Want me to get the XP? Nice. Good job, Hilda.
You're the best.
I don't want her to get the XP. Whatever.
I owe you.
squishy kind.
Fucking XP hog, dude. Okay, I would like Claude to get at least one of these kills. I don't know if he can. He probably can't get to level 10. Maybe he can.
Thanks for the help.
If I don't attack this guy and he attacks Claude, Claude gets this kill and Lord Leonardo kill. Maybe he can get 10. I can also cheese the Lord Leonardo one, I think. Any more heals?
I owe you.
Okay.
You. I will be the one to kill you. No other.
You have lost all sense of justice. You want to fight me? So be it. I'll send you to meet your goddess.
Convoy. Let me trade. Training bow for iron bow.
You have been deceived by that witch. I will show you the truth.
Calling Rhea a witch. You might be right, Pepper Laugh. I don't think anyone else has I shouldn't cheese this. I really want Claude to get level 10 though. Sorry guys. What can you do? Okay. Now if he gets the last hit shortly.
Thanks for that.
Is there anyone else that's super close? Hilda kind of is. Oh. Anyone can attack. Does anyone else have any heals? No. Nice.
That vile woman. Christoph, forgive me.
Or he's talking about Catherine? Maybe he was talking about Rhea. I thought he was talking about Rhea at first, but... Ooh. This is a decent level up. Not speed,
I never
but
thought I'd see Lonato
still
meet this
decent.
fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
Nice work, Teach. Still, that fight left a foul taste in my mouth. That aside,
Yeah.
Did you see how Catherine fought?
She was amazing. She's incredible. I'm stronger. I don't see anything for it.
Agreed. I thought the power of the hero's relics must be exaggerated, but I was clearly wrong. Makes you wonder about that legend. Oh, it's nothing. Just the usual fanciful nonsense. An ancient relic that once cut a mountain in half with a single swing. That's what they say, anyway. But as amazing as Thunderbrand is, I don't think it fits that description. Apparently, relics can harness tremendous power for those with a compatible crest. Though you can technically use one so long as you have any crest at all. Yeah, I don't know. Long story short, I'd like to try cutting a mountain in half someday.
Ooh, are you talking about relics? You'll be able to use one soon, Claude. I just know it. After all, you've already been selected as the next head of House Regan.
Easy there, Hilda. I don't know how apt soon is. My grandfather is still unbearably healthy. Oh, is this news to you, Teach? Yours truly was recently recognized as a legitimate child of House Regan. They possess one of the hero's relics too, though I've yet to see it. I was raised by my father. House Regan is on my mother's side of the family. When I learned that my mother was the daughter of an Alliance noble, I was so surprised I thought the whole world was pulling a fast one on me for a week.
So that means your mother is Duke Regan's daughter, right? Where is she now?
I can't say. My mother is currently living in a different world than the one she grew up in and has no desire to return home.
Okay. You sure have a lot of secrets, don't you?
I'm just keeping a promise to my parents. Make of that whatever you will. In exchange for my so-called secrecy, I'm free to do as I please. Which is why I decided to see what the other side of my family was like. That's how I found out about this strange crest I bear.
Professor, Claude, it sounds like the troops will be withdrawing soon. We should return as well.
We won. We should be celebrating. Instead, we're heading back with heavy hearts.
It was a hard fight.
Oh, there, what's the matter? You look as sad as a kitten without any yarn. If we hadn't done what we did, the rebel army would have followed this road all the way to the monastery. And they would have crushed all the little villages along the way. We stopped that from happening. You should be proud.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lonato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped. I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, We must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable
Flawed
lesson
logic.
about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenata's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
We won't let her down.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well, but there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seros is sure to be in attendance.
$5,000 gold for me. Thank you so much. Dorothea, hello.
Well, I had fun today. Of course. You want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again. Oh, hello, Professor. Were you watching that?
Yes.
You look like you have something to say, Professor. Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future. You might think about doing the same thing. Your beauty, and you're gorgeous, won't last forever. I wish I could be that easygoing. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner
I'm not
here
objecting.
at the Academy. Someone who will take care
Just
of me for the rest of my
concerned.
life. Finding someone to take care of me? Of course it is. Who could ask for anything more? Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor? I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me? The thought
hadn't crossed my mind before, but come to think of it, that might sound pretty nice. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so,
yes,
I'm very,
very embarrassed.
very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
Oh, another event? Wow.
Professor, I understand that you were looking to speak
Our
with me.
students love us so much.
Perhaps you would like some insight on how to write your next lecture? While I do have a great many ideas, it would be inappropriate to... Oh, am I mistaken?
So
if that's
full
the
of
case,
himself.
then what can I do for you? The ladies have complained? To you? About me? Preposterous. There must be some mistake.
Ah, yes, how
am
could
the
I
heir
be
of
the
noble
problem?
House Gloucester. It is bred in me to treat all people with respect. Rest assured, you will not find anyone more upstanding than yours truly. Perhaps the issue is that the splendor of my noble presence is driving the ladies to distraction. If that is the crime, I do confess. I hope I've not troubled the ladies' hearts unduly. Outrageous! That's absurd! Who would dare to allege such slander?
Multiple people, actually.
Well, I suppose I have offered several of them the honor of dining with me. It is impossible to tell if even the most well-bred young lady is a suitable companion for me, merely by the sight of her. So, in order for us to get to know each other properly, it is appropriate that we dine together. Thus far, they have all declined, oddly enough. For some reason, they seem to be exercising some form of restraint when speaking with me.
Social
I would never
cues,
insist,
Lorenz.
of course. But I will admit I have, on occasion, after a day's pause, issued repeat invitations, in the fashion and style of a gentleman. What? Ridiculous! Dinner invitations from me a problem? The very idea. I am a perfect gentleman, the son of a noble line. I've a wit like a rapier, and it takes but a glance to see that I'm gorgeous. No, I cannot believe such a thing. Are you sure this isn't the result of some sort of scheme? It cannot
Ah,
be
yes,
otherwise.
how could you be the
Someone
problem?
has clearly devised a conspiracy against me.
Surely.
Someone who envies my position, who seeks to soil my sterling
Not a
reputation with
narcissist.
foul rumors. How crude. Please, Professor, it is beneath you to fall victim to such petty and obscene tactics. I implore you to take greater care in the future. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a great deal of work to do. Farewell.
Okay, so our task this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery in support of the knights, who are busy trying to stop an assassination plot. Here's the thing. I don't think the bad guys are really trying to assassinate the Archbishop.
Yeah. It's a distraction.
Precisely. That secret note with the assassination plot on it, there's just no way that was real. People don't just carry around secret notes. Someone wanted us to find it.
Yeah.
You really think the assassination plot is just a distraction?
Oh yeah, that makes complete sense. But then, what are they really after?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so worried. Let's see. It probably involves somewhere that will be empty during the Rite of Rebirth, yeah?
Since the ceremony is at the Goddess Tower, it follows that everywhere else at the Academy will be severely understaffed.
Do you think they're after the church's donation money? I hear noble families tend to donate quite generously.
My bet's on the dining hall. It's a treasure trove of delicious food. Makes me angry just thinking about them getting their grubby hands on it.
Ah, yes, for meat.
I'll keep an eye on the reception hall.
You should get in some training if you have the time, Hilda. There's a good chance we'll have to fight.
Well, I'm not the only one who needs to train here. It's not right to single me out like that.
Well, everyone else here will train.
Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Saros, and that little go-getter there is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril. Yep, I help Lady Rhea with all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea.
I don't know,
so
I don't see it on here.
All I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Yes, he does idolize her. Intermediate exams. So many supports. I'm pretty sure it's
if we were to face
different
on this terrain,
scenes if it's after the time skip though, so maybe I should be saving.
If we're trying to repel the enemy, I should be positioned there, correct?
Huh? I'm not
These
sure
scenes
that's the best
for after
idea.
the time skip?
Take a closer look
Or
at this
does their
map.
support go down after the time
There's a
skip? I
graveyard
don't
over
remember.
here. Might run into some of those ghosts you hate so much.
Claude, will you knock it off already? So help me. If you continue treating me like a child, I'll...
Easy there. I'm sorry, okay? Just don't start blasting off any spells in here.
I've more pride than to turn an unarmed soldier to cinders. It wouldn't kill you to speak to me as an equal when we're discussing matters as serious as this.
Actually, I see you as more than an equal. There's no questioning the power you wield. And I was being serious about the formation just now. The bit about the ghosts was just me having fun with you. Or trying to. You're so smart, I figured you'd catch on to that right away. But back to the formation. Can you see why I arranged it like I did? The area I want you to guard requires the ability to adapt to an ever-changing situation. Who else could I trust with such a difficult task? You're my best bet for something like that.
Perhaps that's true.
Think back to the
nice.
times we fought together. When have I ever treated you like a child on the battlefield? I depend on you, Lysithia. I value your power almost as much as I do Teach's.
Truly?
I swear to you on all of Fodlan. I'd like to have my fun, but I wouldn't joke about something like that. I consider you a valued ally. I'll stop now before
How
I
nice.
inevitably drift back into teasing you again. Just know that I meant every word, okay?
Fair enough then. From here forward, see to it that you treat me with the respect of an equal. And I admit that you are not short on talent yourself, but don't go getting a big head over it.
To find the analog of your beauty in nature, I can turn only to the lily. Only that flower is so sweet and so delicate as to approach your loveliness. Why, just look at these soft, delicate fingertips you have. It is as though they could blossom into fragrant lilies before my very eyes.
If you're so wild about flowers, why don't you try a flower shop?
Oh, wow. That was... I'm sorry I saw that, but I am so glad I saw that.
Oh, did you not realize? I was only testing her. Any woman who is taken in by such simple flattery is ill-suited to my noble disposition.
Oh, okay, I'm glad you explained it, because I thought you just got rejected. Just flat out, no way to make yourself feel better about it, rejected. And the reason, your nobleness, is because that is really not the way you go about hitting on a girl.
Oh, is it not? And I suppose you consider yourself an expert on the subject.
Yeah, I mean,
Pay
he kind of
attention,
is.
Kid. Maybe you'll learn something. When I saw you, I just had to come over and say hello. Because
Finding you here? Feels like fate. Maybe we could go get some tea. Get to know each other better?
I think you must have mistaken me for someone else. Someone who cares. Please excuse me.
Exquisite. Simply masterful. When is the wedding?
That's weird. Girls usually fall for that speech. You must have spooked her.
To think that the noble House Gautier would be blessed with such a graceful and charming heir.
Please.
Well,
I'm a
Sylvain
much
does have
better
more
heir than a
luck
self-important
in
failure
the
like you.
ladies department
This is not worth my time.
than Lorenz, to be fair.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Hey, Leone, are you just getting back? Whoa, what's with the bag? It's huge!
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once. Guess it got a little out of hand. Sorry to be a pain, but could you help me out?
I'm happy to help. Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa, it sounds like you did a lot of running around today.
It wasn't so bad. I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
You planned all that out? Impressive! What are you gonna do with all that stuff you got?
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap from the oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
Nope, can't stand the idea.
Who knew you were so thoughtful? I mean, with actual thinking ahead. You're so generous to everyone and always making me food. I never knew how much thought you must put into it.
I cook to relax, and it's nice seeing how enthusiastic you get about eating what I make. Whatever I give away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
I guess times were tough now that you mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't rich. My dad had to go through a lot of trouble to get the recommendations I needed to attend the academy. That doesn't mean I've grown up to be stingy. It just means I don't like to squander. Anyway, enough of that. It's in poor taste to go on about your own hardships. I've always got time for a meal with a friend, and it so happens I picked up some choice meat today. Why don't we share it?
Now you're speaking my language.
Is that everything?
Yes, that's the last of them. Thank you, Marianne. Just when I thought all the laundry was dry, the wind got stronger, and by the time I realized what was happening, there were clothes dancing across the sky.
That must have been frustrating to watch.
I didn't imagine they would float all the way to the stables. Thanks again for helping me pick them up.
It was no trouble. They landed right at my feet.
Well, now I can hang it all back up before sunset. Everything should be dry by the day's end. All right, I should get to...
Are you alright?
Uh-huh. The hamper's just a little heavier than it looks. Do you think you could give me a hand? Whew, we got here just in time. Thanks for the help hanging everything up.
It was nothing.
Huh. What is it?
I'm sorry. I know I'm not much fun to be around.
Sad.
I'm not very good at small talk either.
Oh,
That's why
no,
practice
that's all right.
makes perfect,
After all, just
Marianne. We're
look over
willing to
there.
help you.
Huh? Oh, the flowers are lovely.
They were mere buds until just the other day. Now look at those gorgeous blooms.
How wonderful.
If we'd been chatting away, we might never have noticed them. Sure, the laundry was an ordeal, but at least there was a silver lining.
Hello, Marianne. All done for the day?
Oh, Sylvain. Yes, I was just heading back to my quarters.
Well then, my timing couldn't be better. I was just heading into town and I thought maybe you'd like to join me?
I don't think I should.
I heard a story once about a beautiful maiden who was locked up in a monastery day and night. She was held prisoner by her own fear of the outside world. Then a brave knight set the girl free and took her to town, where they drank tea and talked for hours. So, my fair maiden?
Please, you should not waste your time on me. Besides, my adoptive father requested that I not stray too far from the monastery.
Margrave Edmund wants to keep you locked up, huh? I've heard he's, let's call it ambitious.
Yeah.
Well, just tell him who I am. I think he'd approve. I'm heir to House Gautier, one of the most prominent families in the kingdom. I've got a crest, I've got money, and I'm stunningly handsome. What's that face for, Marianne? Was it the handsome thing? I can see how that might have been a bit much.
I don't really know you all that well, but I don't think it makes a difference. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me that you have a crest.
Oh, no. I didn't mean you should find my crest impressive. I meant your family would, and you know what? Maybe I should start over.
If you're going into town, please just go without me.
Oh, okay. I've got to get going anyway.
Struck out,
Places to be,
Sylvain.
you know?
Happens.
Well, this is me going. But remember, should you ever need me, I will forever be your knight, my maiden.
I wonder what he meant by that.
He's willing to help us out. Tell him what's up, Marianne. Sylvain doesn't like him to begin with. Get some help.
Goodness, Hilda, you look worried.
You have people
Is something
supporting
the
you.
matter?
Got your back.
Oh, Mercedes. I was on my way to the greenhouse to water the flowers. But I have a meeting with the professor right now, so I'll have to be quick.
It must be urgent to call you at this hour of the morning. Go see what the professor needs from you. I can take care of the flowers.
Oh, are you sure? Thank you so much.
It's no problem at all. Let me take the water from you.
Thank you again. I'll see you at lunch.
Right. I'm off.
Oops, my meeting with the professor was tomorrow. Anyway, thanks, Mercedes.
Taking advantage of
Still no
Mercedes. Sad.
All she had to do was water a few plants. I didn't think it would take this much time. It's almost noon. Maybe I'll go see what she's up to.
And that's the last of that. Perfect.
What's taking you so long?
Oh, Hilda. Is your meeting with the professor over already?
Yes. It's almost lunchtime. What are you still doing here?
Lunchtime? I hadn't realized how late it was. After watering the flowers, I noticed that the greenhouse was in need of some tidying. I must have gotten a bit carried away. It's so pleasant working in here.
Oh, pleasant. Sure. You're such a kind person.
True.
No, it was my pleasure. Anyway, shall we head to the dining hall?
Sad. Taking advantage of Mercedes.
I should have just done it myself. Waiting for her was so exhausting.
Yeah.
What was that, Hilda? Come along, I'm hungry.
Guilt.
Coming! What should we eat?
At least they ate together. Hung out together after.
Well, hello there, gorgeous. You're looking lovely today. Join me on a stroll around town? Aw, is a sweet girl like you doing all this hard work by yourself? That's no good.
I guess Sylvain
Allow
doesn't
me
really
to-
have a lot of luck with the ladies. I thought he did. I thought he had like a bunch of girlfriends. Still more luck than Lorenz, but maybe he does strike
Hey,
out a
Leonie.
lot.
Sorry, but I'm kind of in a hurry right now.
It's a numbers game for him, though.
Hey, get back here!
Whoa, no need to yell. Do you need something?
You chat up all the girls like that, don't you?
What a terrible thing to say. I see a girl, I figure it would be rude just to pass her by without at least a wink or a nice word. But you knew that. So I'm going to get going now. See you, Leonie.
Wait, now hold on. How come it's not rude for you to just pass me by?
Me? Pass who now?
Look at me. I'm a girl, you know.
Oh, I see. A girl. You're a girl. Huh. Sorry. I know it's true in theory, but it looks like my brain just didn't want to accept it. But you're correct. You are a beautiful girl in your own right. Yes, that is a statement with which I agree. I am ever so terribly sorry for being so rude, my lady. How can I ever make this up to you?
Hang on, back up. Don't get the wrong idea.
Seriously, I feel just dreadful about how I acted. This is the first time I've done anything like this. It's shocking that I'm capable of such low behavior. Even if you are a somewhat crude, spirited girl, it doesn't excuse my...
What did you just call me?
Right, of course. I'm sorry. I can't believe I was so thoughtless.
Hey! Acting pitiful won't get you anywhere. I won't just forget about this, you know.
Let me look at the classes. Intermediate classes. Resistance +2 ability, subdue combat art, lord. That's not available to buy with though. Vantage ability, mercenary, not bad. Steel ability, thief. Armored blow ability. So I would like to make you a Pegasus Knight, but you don't have lance or flying skills. So I'm gonna make you a brigand. Wait, no, I can't. I can make you a priest. Miracle. No. I need to work on your lance and flying.
A new path to tread.
Nice.
I did.
Want them to finish their own class first. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I passed.
2 resistance, Pepe left. Yeah, I should just make her a Myrmidon, but she's so close to leveling up. I need a beginner class, beginner seal. Then you are gonna be a monk. The dress is a nice color for her.
I actually passed?
Of course you did. You rock. No. I think that's good. do some of this on... Actually, I might save this for later, for next time. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully my internet will be reset by then, and I'll be able to stream. But if not, then I'll just upload the recording like this. I might start doing this for some other stuff also, just because not always in the mood to stream. Also, sometimes when there's connection issues, it gets annoying because the VODs also stay with the connection, or not the connection issues, but it still looks like a slideshow in the VOD. And I don't want to give you guys content like that. Goodbye! See you guys soon! Thank you for hanging out with me.